And here we are at the reviewing area, and here we have the box here in front of the reviewing area.
Right. So now we're going to pull it apart and we're going to get off into it.
And this opens the exact same way as the Megatron his tank that we've reviewed, where you just take the Transformer side here and slide it out, and take the G.I. Joe side and slide it out. And
yeah, there's nothing in there.
Nothing in there.
Yep. Okay. Let me see that one. There we go.
And you have the same Hasbro on the front, G.I. Joe, and Transformers here. And on the back, you have the same envelope things with the Cobra symbol. And trying to zoom in here of what it says here.
Now, can you read that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to let you read it.
Okay, on this side it says, "Listen up, maggots. Cobra and the cons are striking at us harder than ever. But they're gonna think twice after we whip you recruits into shape. Slaughter bot style training starts at 0600 period."
That's military time. 600 hours.
Okay.
0600.
0600.
So anyway, that's I didn't expect that to be on there. So anyway, good job of reading, Colton. Good.
Now, this does open up just like with the Megatron figure.
Yes. Okay. Right here, the front flap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes up. There you go. Very good. All right. And now.
And we just open this up, and inside we got Cup and Sergeant Slaughter and
Leatherneck.
So now all we gotta do now is, well, we're gonna snip him out of those T-shaped things.
Yes, out of
and these two, like you can tell here, have their own packagings.
Mm-hmm. So I have my knife on me. Do you have your snips available? So while he's looking for his snips, y'all, this is I wish that we had this when we was a kid, but you know, now they have it. So it's amazing what they're doing with these crossovers. I do like it, but my son, he's a little bit mixed emotions on it, and that's okay.
Because, like I already told y'all, I know a whole lot of Transformers than G.I. Joe.
Yeah, he doesn't know a whole lot of G.I. Joe, so I have to help him.
Because my dad knows a whole lot of G.I. Joe.
Yeah. Because, believe it or not, y'all, when I was a kid, I bought Sergeant Slaughter with the Triple T tank. And Sergeant Slaughter come with the Triple T tank. So I got Sergeant Slaughter and the Triple T tank. And now we're removing the sleeve.
And in the inside, you just got warnings, but you do got the instructions here,
right,
which we are going to use.
Well, he's going to use them. That's okay.
Because, like I already told y'all, we have not opened this up.
Yeah, he likes to read the instructions. Me, a part of my problem is I don't do instructions. But that's okay. Everybody's different. I just do it.
And we got,
They're probably held in. Yes, they are.
yes, by those T-shaped things.
So,
That I gotta snip.
yeah. That's part of it right there. One. Ooh. There's the second one. Yeah. There you go. And now,
We got the
card back.
hard packs of the G.I. Joes, but also a little baggie of stuff here.
Yep.
And gonna clean this up some.
Okay.
So I don't know what's in this little baggie
All
here.
right. Well, let's see what's in the baggie.
Oh, some little guns and missiles for, I think, for Cup. Yes. I think they're for Cup.
Yes, they are. They're for well, that's for the triple T tank.
Or the triple T tank.
Yeah, that's what these are. That snaps into the triple T tank.
Okay.
I recognize the guns and I recognize the missiles from a long time ago because that's exactly how the triple T tank come. We will be looking off into Sergeant Slaughter and Leatherneck here in a little while. Okay.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and put him down and let's find out how he transforms.
First, I gotta get Cups' legs all put together.
Okay. Okay, there, yeah. Right there. Excuse me. Yep.
Yep.
Push down and out. Oh. Okay. Ankle pivot.
Yeah. That's what I just noticed as well. They put some ankle pivots on this guy, whereas on the Megatron, there was no ankle pivot on him. So that's like an improvement.
Yeah, that's an improvement. Sure is.
Okay, now before I get started, y'all, I'm of course gonna check and see if I got everything correct
Okay.
from the.
So.
But first, I gotta adjust the camera some.
Okay.
And I think I got it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if I got it all
Okay.
done.
Well, while he's looking over the instructions, hey, y'all let us know if y'all have this. What do y'all think about this Cup crossover Transformer with Sergeant Slaughter and Leatherneck? Like I said, in the 1980s, we had G.I. Joe and Transformers, and basically a lot of people played with them together, a lot of kids, and we just never thought about any of the military G.I. Joe vehicles transforming into Transformers. We didn't think about that. But here we are today, and they do it. So that is amazing.
I'm gonna get this guy.
Okay. Well, while he's getting that out the way, y'all, this right here is Sergeant Slaughter. And there is his stock card, his backing. Looks awesome. And then you have the back right here, which that's the picture of the G.I. Joe Triple T. And right here on the back, what it says is his role is drill instructor, primary specialty is infantry drill instructor. And then his second specialty is survival trainer. Birthplace, Paris Island. SC. So that is amazing. I don't remember if he looked like this when I had him years ago. I think so, but I'm not sure. We're going back decades ago. But you see his iconic whistle right there. And then he comes with his little staff right there. I won't say it's a staff. It's not a staff. So then you have Leatherneck right here. And Leatherneck is, his role is drill instructor. His role is drill instructor. And then his primary specialty is infantry. Secondary specialty is drill sergeant. And his birthplace, Starnberg, NE.
I think I got everything ready.
And he thinks he's got it ready. Okay.
Okay. So here he is. So that when y'all get this figure, there's gonna be some assembly required if y'all get this figure, and that is these things attach to some black pegs into these holes here on both of these, and there is some attachments you need to do for the guns as well, but I think we'll get to that for I'm looking at the instructions.
For here in a minute.
Okay. Yeah. The guns do attach to the figure, like y'all see here, but we're gonna save that for when I'm done with the articulation. But here is Cup here in his
Triple T tank mode.
Triple T tank mode.
Yeah, that's the only way you can say it. And it's got a big American sticker right there. USA on it. Yes. And then it's got other abbreviations on it, and we'll see as it transforms. He does have a Autobot insignia on his arm.
And let's get a closer look at the head sculpt here. I think the head sculpt does not only look nice, but it does still have some inspirations of Cup.
Yes, Cup is the old wise transformer with a
Although
lot of...
although it is in a different color scheme, but it still does look like Cup, and it does have the nice blue eyes on it, with some yellow on the head crest here. And going down to his chest, you of course do got the USA flag and a nice Autobot symbol on his chest.
On his arm.
Or I mean shoulder. Or, well, it is on his arm, but it is on his shoulder.
It's somewhere around there. Oh, look, there it is.
And his arms do look really nice. And going down to his legs and his feet. And the positive thing that I can say about this guy is for the side views and also on the back, he doesn't look like he has a lot of kibble parts hanging around. Because if you remembered on the Megatron, his tank, he had like a lot of kibble.
Yeah, the big old backpack.
Yeah.
So, as far as what they did here, they did balance him out pretty well. He stands up, even with that weight on his back, it's not cumbersome. It's not, overbearing. They did a good job of balancing him out.
Compared to what they tried on the Megatron. But his kibble does look really good. Well, he does have like a large portion here, but it's not the worst one. And as for articulation, from what y'all heard, is like something that they kind of improved on for this figure, unlike the Megatron one, which y'all are gonna hear, which y'all already heard when I was opening up this guy. But for the articulation, the head can swivel all the way around. It's not on a swivel, but it is on a ball joint. Which I thought it was on a swivel. And he cannot look up very good or down. Well,
If you break his neck.
if you break his neck. But I think this is the transformation joint.
That's probably more due to transformation. Yeah. Either that or we just broke it. No,
No,
I know.
we didn't break it.
I know. You're doing good. Keep on going.
But the arms do rotate on a nice ratchet. But of course they do get hindered by these things. So that's another, well, that's an improvement from the Megatron one. But they can move in and out. He does have a bicep swivel, a single jointed elbow, wrist swivel.
Now that's an improvement because Megatron, if I'm right, his wrist did not swivel.
Yeah, yes, they did not swivel on Megatron. He does have a ratcheted waist swivel. Legs can go forward, back on another ratchet. Move in and out. Thigh swivel. A knee joint on a ratchet, but it's like on a soft ratchet. And an ankle pivot. Well, a nice wide ankle pivot.
Yeah, that's pretty wide.
And that's it. So the articulation is like a huge step up to what Megatron had.
Yeah, so...
Because like y'all heard, this guy has some ratchet joints in him. And also has some ankle pivot, whereas Megatron's do not.
To me, in my opinion, they are getting better. I think Hasbro is getting better as they learn and as they go. They're able to see where they can make modifications, adjustments, and improvements. That's what I'm taking from this crossover line. And that's good. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Okay.
And now for accessories. Well, he's already loaded with them.
Okay. They have him showing the triple T guns right here as his weapons.
You're talking about...
Yes, that's what they're showing right there.
So in the instructions, these guns that you can't store here, but you can remove them
Yes.
entirely. And have him hold them in his hands.
Yep. As far as arm up weapon is guns, so.
So you can have that look there.
Okay.
And
so that means that the missiles have to come off too when we get ready to transform them. Yeah. Okay.
just looking at
So he has got nice joints, ratchet joints, and I can hear them. Not too much ratchet joints in his legs, but his arms, you can definitely tell. And then I like the wrist swivel that they gave him.
And as for these guns here,
Well, they're missiles.
well, missiles. From what I saw in the instructions, they don't go anywhere except these here. The tabs where these missiles go into here. Yeah. So I think that the only guns that he has to dual wield are these guns here, which, like you saw, can have him hold them in his hands.
Yeah, as dual pistols. And then you have the option back there to put them in as far as storage.
In these holes here.
Yep. And those holes right there, so you have a way to store the missiles and the guns while he's in robot mode. So that's pretty neat.
And that is about it for Cobb. From what I gathered. But there is more to him that you can do in robot mode. But in order to do that, we will have to show off the little minifigures that you get with this guy.
And I am fixing to do something right quick to get them open. Okay. So, like I said, y'all, this is different. I do like the crossover line and what they're doing. As far as my opinion, I think that they are doing a good job. And I am trying to get him out of here. Which he will come in a minute. Whoa, there it goes, right there. Yep, there went something else. His little baton that went down somewhere. Yep, this little baton. Little bitty baton. Oh well. We'll find it here in a minute. Dadgummit. Yep. Okay. Alright. Here you go. Put him on his stand. That's a stand right there.
Okay.
Unless you want to put him on. Can you put him on there? I mean.
First, we get Cup out of the way.
Okay. Get Cup out the way. And only when the camera's rolling is when stuff happens. So I do not know where that part went.
Here is Sergeant Slaughter. And he does come with the little stand, like you can see here.
Yes. And he comes with the other part that's somewhere down there on the ground. So.
And you can attach Sergeant Slaughter on these two holes into this peg here. So here's Sergeant Slaughter. Now my dad's trying to get.
Yes.
Almost forgot his name.
Leatherneck
out.
And we can show him the backpack right quick here. Show him the backpack. I'm working with it. I am, son. I really am.
So the Sergeant Slaughter.
is somewhere down there on the ground.
And it was in the package. Right?
Yes, it was in the package. Now, where it went to after that, we'll have to find out. So anyway, there, take that. There's a stand.
And here's the stand for leather neck.
Yes, leather neck. Oh, this is not all that great. Too good. That's alright. We're just going to work with it. And boy, that sure is amazing. That is annoying. Yes, that is very annoying. Take that. And now fight for his head. Okay, there. I got his head. Put him on the stand. Okay. Now, I do not know where it is. Probably going with the wind. No. Alright.
And here is leather neck.
Leather neck. And, yes. Yes, only when the camera's rolling. Yes, it just disappeared. It actually disappeared. Yep, it disappeared. Anyway, go ahead, Colton. Don't let me stop you.
So while my dad's trying to look for that baton thing for Sergeant Slaughter.
Yes, Sergeant Slaughter.
Let's go ahead and take a look at Sergeant Slaughter here.
Boy, I'm just being all the kind of help I am, ain't it?
Here.
Get out there.
So,
Don't mind me, y'all. Y'all just listen to him. I'm still looking. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. Keep on.
So here's Sergeant Slaughter here. And he has some really nice sculpted and painted in detail works.
Yes.
For him, being a 1980s figure.
Yes.
For the time.
For the time, and he was a real wrestler. He was a real wrestler that was in wrestling. And then they put him in G.I. Joe, and that was amazing. Because we did not expect that. And his appearance was in G.I. Joe, the movie. I believe the first time we seen him. I could be wrong. We're going back some years ago. So he's on a O-ring. As normally as those sizes are, they're on an O-ring. And he has his whistle. He has his hat. He actually has his insignia on his hat. I believe that those are I want to say they're sergeant stripes, but I'm not sure the way that they got them painted. I'm not exactly sure. He was the trainer to train the G.I. Joes and the new recruits and get them in shape to fight Cobra. But in this little series, they're just not fighting Cobra. They're fighting Decepticons too.
Yes.
So, that is pretty neat.
And all he has for paint apps is the shirt and the little bracelets here that he has on his arms.
And he's got camouflage fatigues on, pants, and
and some nice painted and sculpted in boots here.
yes, and he's got his iconic glasses on.
Done up in silver.
Yes, paint.
And some nice, like, brown paint on his mustache.
Yes. I honestly don't know where it went. So anyway, yeah. Well, he comes with the little deal, but the little deal just disappeared. And as soon as we find it, I will let y'all know. But not right now. Right now's the review. Keep on going.
Yes, we're gonna finish it.
Only when the camera's on, stuff happens. I'm glad it just doesn't happen to me. Or us. Because I know it happens to other people too.
And for articulation, head is... Oh.
Yes. It's on a ball joint and he can look up and down. As the original could too.
Yeah.
It's just stiff.
But it is really stiff, so
Yes.
I'm not going to mess too much with it.
Yes.
But the arms do rotate all the way around, move in and out, bend at the elbow, swivel at the elbow, and torso is movable, but just like with the a Baroness figure that came with Megatron, it is on one of those rubber bands.
Yes.
And legs can go forward and only back about there. Move out about there. Bend at the knee. And that is it. Yes. Just trying to see if he has boot.
No, not on these. These are supposed to be molded after the original G1s. So they're not the updated where you have more articulation on some of them. These are the supposedly original molds. And
if Sergeant Slaughter had his little baton
Yes.
thing, you would hold it in one of his hands.
yes, he would hold it in one of his hands.
So that's about it for Sergeant Slaughter. And of course, he does come with his little stand.
Yes. It comes with his little stand. So now we're going to get leather neck and yep, well, okay. Well, let's go with that.
So here's leather neck here. And getting a closer look here. Does have some nice sculpted and paint on his head here. And does have the camo green and black hat here. And going down to his suit here. You could see on his suit he does have some sculpted and painted in knife here, and also some
Grenades.
Grenades.
Yeah, some type of grenades.
But of course they're not removable. These are just sculpted into the
plastic.
Into the plastic.
Yes, into the plastic. He has a gun on the side right there. And that's strapped to his leg. His removable parts is his backpack right here that can come off and be put on. It's probably the still style of the 1980s. And then he's got his I want to say M16.
That you need to put it at a weird angle.
Yes.
Like this.
Yeah, his gun's a little bit bigger than his arm. A little bit. Let's see here. He can move his feet, but it does not have no ankle pivot. It just has the knee. The neck can go up and down, side to side.
And pretty much has the exact same articulation as Sergeant Slaughter.
Correct.
But he does have a nice, like, skull bone logo there.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Yeah. That may be a Marine patch.
Or a Marine patch.
If I'm right, I think he is a Marine. Y'all let me know down there in the comments below. Is Leatherneck's the Marine? Help me, let me know if I'm right. I believe he's Marine. Now, I don't know what Sergeant Slaughter is. All I know is that he's a trainer. Instructor. Instructor, trainer. But he's an instructor trainer too, so it's kind of unique. Both of them almost have the same ranks, I guess. The one thing that was different was if he was Marine, he was definitely a wrestler. Back in the 1980s, he was a wrestler.
So that's about it for these two. And like I said, he would have come with his little baton thing, but
yes, but
it just fell out
yes,
of the packaging.
But Colton's dad opened up the package and it flew away. It was gone with the wind and never found again. Not until a couple of reviews later on, and oh look, we know what this is. So anyway, all right.
I think when we're done with this video.
Oh, we'll find it then. Normally that's how it happens.
But continuing on with the review, bringing back Cup, because you can have Sergeant Slaughter and Leatherneck ride on Cup.
Alright.
And to do that, going back to the instructions here. Okay. To get either Leatherneck or Sergeant Slaughter, you have to remove all of these guns off the back of Cup. So we're going to remove these, set them off to the side, and also remove these missiles here from these tabs and these holes here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna
pull out the back?
Yes.
Okay.
Take this black thing and untap it, I think. Yeah. Untap it from the back and flip it down just like that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And once this is flipped down, you can see some painted and sculpted detail work
of a computer monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You just have some blue screens painted and some silver painted buttons with a little bit of red here. And that's about it.
Now you see those tabs right there? I'm assuming that that's where you will put the G.I. Joes.
Yes.
That's what it looks like to me. Those tabs right there is where you fit the G.I. Joes in.
Yes. these tabs, I'm assuming.
Yes, goes into the foot pegs. Yep. So the G.I. Joes have foot pegs down there at the bottom of them. And
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. These tabs here, this one, and this one, and the one that I already put Leatherneck's foot in are tabs. So you can attach them onto there.
Yeah. So he's going to put Sergeant Slaughter in there too, if there's room. I don't know if there's room. I don't think so.
With his backpack on.
Yeah, that's okay. But
you can fit Leatherneck and Sergeant Slaughter onto those, either one of those 4 pegs onto the holes on the bottom of their feet here.
yes. So this way they can be right there with Cup. Just like you see right there on the back side.
Yeah.
So.
Just like that. There.
Just like that right there. So, now we're going to take Leatherneck off. And now we're going to get to
The transformation of Cup. Because I think we've gone through everything.
Yeah, I think we went through everything too. Yeah. So now it's the transformation of Cup. To get him into the Triple T tank, because I never did see anybody else drive the Triple T tank but Sergeant Slaughter. Now let me know if I'm wrong, but I don't know of any other G.I. Joe or Cobra that operated the Triple T tank. Just Sergeant Slaughter. Okay.
Alright, so now to transform Cup. First, what we're going to do is take his arms and rotate them up. Now we're going to take his biceps or his elbows and... Okay. Now we're going to take his elbows and swivel them this way. And then take his hands and flip them down. So they're like this. Now we're going to take this little black thing here on the front of his chest and then just flip it down like this. Then take his chest and untap it and bring it down. So it looks like this, which will allow to take his arms and untap them like that and like that.
And now you have a zombie.
Yes. What I was gonna say is, I think my battery's about to go down. So, I need to charge this up. some.
We'll be right back here
We'll
in
be
a minute.
we'll be right